Hey, we're on. Thanks for saying you can't hear anything. Man, YouTube is blasting. Hey, Lucas, good to see you. You know what? There was a request from Sleepy. Sleepy, what are these characters that is on your oh, it's one character now. What is this character from? You changed it from the first time you asked me to draw your profile. Hold on. That's right, it is from The Simpsons. No, actually, it took me 18 minutes, not a few hours. Give me a second here. Called you a good boy. What? All right. Good. I did take some time off, went on vacation, took like a week off of lives. I've started a project on, um, sorry, I started a project on Tuesdays and Wednesdays where I'm working on animation. Give me a second here. So this is a cute profile picture, but I have no idea what this is from. I don't draw profile pictures. I'm going to throw that out there real quick. I don't want to suddenly get a whole bunch of requests. Thanks, God first. Okay. Now I've got a are you able to draw Taph from Forsaken? Probably. Dave and Buster's logo. That doesn't sound like fun. I already have my first selection. It's up there. I'm gonna. Is Sleepy still here? I tell you what. I'm gonna wait a second before I start this request because if Sleepy's gone already, Sleepy needs to answer my question. Who is this? This is a request from YouTube. I've got a request. Let me say it this way: TikTok, you can't see my request. I've got a request from YouTube. And I'm waiting for that person to tell me what character this is because they can see it on YouTube. Thanks for the follow, Neil Butler. And if they don't answer me, then I'm going to do the request I got right away on TikTok. Since it takes 30 seconds for me to get answers on YouTube, I'm going to wait a second. Is there? Yes. What is this character? I don't know if Sleepy can hear me. Right? Yawning bear. All right. I don't know. Let's draw it. It'll be a quick drawing. We'll have to say goodbye to Mr. Burns. Is that literally all it is? Or is that okay? All right. It is just a bear yawning. It's a cute little bear yawning. Here we go. We're gonna say goodbye, Mr. Burns. Goodbye, Mr. Burns. Hey, where am I going? Stop shaking me. What is going on here? Where have I gone? Smithers, where have I gone? That, that voice gave me a little tickle in my throat. Shake, shake. Thanks for liking the lives. All right, let's. Sorry, I bumped something. All right, let's do it there. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar, This is my handy dandy Etch A Sketch watch with built-in stopwatch. Had a little ASMR moment. A little ASMR with typing. A little typing. And time approximately how long this takes. Here we go. Shake, 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 Sonora. Shake your body line. Shake, shake, Sonora. Shake it all the time. Work, 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 Sonora. Work it all the time. You can talk about cha-cha, tango, waltz, or the rumba. Sonora's dance has no title. You jump on saddle, hold on to the bridle. Okay, I believe you. This is a sleep mask. I guess I'm giving away what it is. I guess I can give away what it is because this isn't like a specific character. Work it all the time. Hey, a lot of people hopped on my TikTok. Thanks for dropping by. I'm actually I thought about trying to get quicker drawings, like not interacting with the chat while I draw, so I can knock out these drawings quicker. Just a thought I had. Maybe I'll try that tonight. Even though I'm going, yeah, I mean, I did. I posted an brain rot. Instant brain rot. Yeah, it's in my shorts. Go to my shorts on YouTube and you'll see it. I asked if I did the Uno reverse with shades, sunglasses. I call them shades. So I'm going to go ahead and work on these quickly. Left to right is the tempo. All right, I know this looks weird. It all makes sense in the end. Trust the process, people. Trust the process. This has been 2.5 minutes so far on this drawing. Go to my shorts and you'll find it. It's there. Shorts don't go away. I actually posted the Uno reverse card on all my social media, but on Instagram, I tagged the Uno company and they liked it. And for the first time in forever. That's right, it comes with him singing. King Diaz, please don't spam. I see you spamming some peas on there. That's no. Just say hi or something. Yeah, thanks, Calgurix. I'll get a moderator, stick a moderator on you. Oh, all right. All right. Took care of it. I just put him on a timeout. No, it was being super annoying. After saying no, it did it like 12 more times. It needed to stop immediately. No waiting. There we go. It is so cute. All right, now go.
Don't let them see. You're always supposed to be. Conceal. Don't feel. Put on a show.
Hi, YouTube. Hi, YT. Hi, YouTube. How about that? What is Sleepy doing? So funny. I had somebody in a Teams chat said TYSM for thank you so much. And I told them whenever I read that in my head, it's Tysome. So I've decided that's the new phrase we're going to use on my team. Tysome instead of thank you so much. Tysome. I'm going to try that on my son and see if he catches what I'm doing. Oh, Tysome. Omega Flowey? What's that? Beelzebub, look at you. Good. I did spend the last couple of days working on my Weird Al project. I just didn't go live on TikTok. I decided I didn't want to lose TikTok viewers by the boring. I'll risk it on. I was on YouTube, hanging out over there for a couple of days. Work has been very busy, but that's why I draw, right? This is my downtime. And Beelzebub is back. It's been a while, Beelzebub. I'm glad I caught you because I was actually starting to say I'm not going to hop on TikTok. All right, Megatron. I don't want to do. There we go. That's cute. I actually need to go back up and do some arms. There we go. So cute. Okay, now I know I won't look for you when you're not here. No, that's that's always good advice to live for. Don't look for me when I'm not here. But yeah, I was on YouTube last week, as you know, you dropped by. Thank you very much. Last week when I was working on a Weird Al, but again, I just felt like it was so slow that I don't want to scare people off. But I did do a test of the first 1 second of it, and absolutely was thrilled with the results. A whole second, that's right. Well, it was 32 frames. It was 32 frames, and it was, so I guess a little over a second. I'm actually doing 24 frames a second because that's what, real time is. So I guess it might have been a little more than a second, but not much. So the goal for this specific video is um, I'm drawing 7 seconds of I Love Rocky Road. So that means I am 1/7 of the way through, at least with the filming. Let's do that. All right, very cute. There we go. Yeah, don't look for me if I'm not there, but if I am there, you can look for me. Adorable. Where are we at on time? 10.5 minutes. There it is. Sleepy bear. That was the request on YouTube. Quick little sleepy bear to warm up with and get things started. I'll do phase request next. Curious to look that up. Oopsie. What is this? Oh, Jackson. I don't know this song. All right, let's pause here. Gonna pause here. Sleepy bear. That's what it is. Just a drawing of a sleepy bear. 11-minute drawing of a sleepy bear. I'm going to do a close-up on TikTok. What is the genre on my live? What do you mean? I already have my next one possibly selected. What did you ask? Hold on. First of all, YouTube. Let me hide myself in case our YouTube requester wants to take a screenshot. Megatron, I'm not sure what you're asking me. What is the genre on your live? I'm not sure what that means. And then I don't know what I can't read your text. Just wondering if you could do mine after. What did you request? I'm not sure what you requested. Origami. Now, I've already done a Porsche 911 at some point, but I've got my next request already. What's going on with the chat on? Oh, okay. Something weird's going on with my. All right, let's do that. My TikTok live was at Etch Artist. I don't know what genre means, what you mean by genre. But yeah, if you find me on, why is my chat on YouTube or TikTok keeps shrinking? Can it really say viewer 7? Oh, yes, it does. In fact, some of the things changed on TikTok, I think, because I thought it said my viewers were 334. I'm like, wow, no, that's how many likes it has. I have 6 people watching me on TikTok. Fantastic. I've got 4 on YouTube. Taph from 4. Oh, that's what you were asking for. I see. There are several different forms, Faye, that I'm finding. So I'm not sure which one you're specifically requesting, unless you want me just to pick any old. Just pick one? Okay, I will. There we go. I don't even know if Sleepy's even here anymore. Who requested this drawing? This is a TikTok request that I'm doing. There we go. It's true. And I don't know that it's worth showing you A, B, or C kind of stuff. I'll just pick one. There we go. Let's go right over here. Ask me. So, Taph from Forsaken. Have I drawn that before, Faye? Do you remember if I've done Taph from Forsaken? I can Google it after this to see if you're still here. If you're still here, remind me, and I'll look it up. So few people, I'm not gonna. Yeah, this is how I cue myself. This is my handy dandy Etch A Sketch watch, built-in stopwatch. It's going to time approximately how long this drawing takes. Thanks for the follow, soldier. Thanks for the follow, soldier. Here we go. Go. That's his head. Should be interesting. I don't know if I've done an origami drawing before. I feel like I have. I definitely haven't done this. Tonight's dinner won't take very long. However, we're doing later lunch or later dinners for during the school year. Kids have requested a little more downtime, and I get some downtime to draw. So it works out for me. It just ends up making for later lives, which is tougher for those who are regulars and used to my moderators who are used to my earlier times. Even less sleep than usual for you. Yeah. Oh, I need to spread that out. All right. It's fun because I have to do like a whole bunch of diagonal lines. So much fun. All right, go back here. Probably take me just as long. Where am I? Oh, just about 4 hours. I bet it takes me about this long. Wow, that's annoying. There were a couple of books on origami that I bought in Hawaii because I insisted I had to buy them in Hawaii. One was like how to fold a dollar bill into shapes like a Hawaiian shirt or a flower, um, and a baseball cap. And I did use it, but I really did not need to buy it in Hawaii. My wife was right. I should have listened to her. But I have used it. So I've enjoyed doing a little origami myself. So this makes me kind of curious to do this. I was going to say, I haven't seen much. I don't know if I've seen anybody do origami on TikTok live, but I'm sure it's out there. It's got to be, right? Everything has a niche out there. Why is that comment cut off? Even less sleep is the last thing I see. Why specifically Hawaii? Because that's where we were, and we were in the gift shop, and it caught my attention. I felt like I had to get it there because it was like Hawaiian shirts and stuff. I'm like, oh, but I have to get it. It's in Hawaii. I was at the gift shop, and my wife was like, you don't need to get this. I said, I do. She's like, but you could get it off of Amazon. I said, but then I wouldn't have it in the plane. I wouldn't have it in the plane. And I did nothing in the plane with that book. Hi, Danica. If you're still here, I saw you drop by. Is it? Yeah, it is. Hello, Larry Green. It's been a while. I remember you. Almost. I just got to do a tail. There we go. Oh, my nose is very itchy right now. This is a dragon. That's ironic you asked me to draw a dragon. I'm drawing, this is an origami dragon. That's funny. So no, I'm not going to draw another lion. I'm not going to draw another dragon after drawing a dragon. That's funny. I have drawn dragons before. I don't think I've put dragons on my most requested playlist. I should. I have a lot of dragons that I've drawn. I've drawn a lot of dragons. But I just finished. This is an 8-minute origami dragon. Uh, Taph from Forsaken request. Are you still there on YouTube? There's only a couple people there now. Awesome viewers. There we go. Bam. Bada bing, bada bam. Thing started, huh? 8-minute origami dragon. Do a little close up. You are still here. Fantastic. Do a little zoom in. There we go. All right, let's take a look. Take a look inside a book. It's a reading rainbow. I feel like I should change my playlist to Kevin Up. It's all my upbeat music. Oh, let's do that. Fantastic. Magic, magic. I thought so. It's a Roblox game, right? Hey, Gogeta, great to see you. Oh, I shouldn't put it in the chat because people then would see what I'm drawing. Bonjour. Bonjour, Jean Michael Paul. Narine. Bonjour. Sorry, Faye. I'm going to notepad myself. Oh, well, thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. All right, now this character is filled in quite a bit. I don't know if I'm going to do all the shading, but it's so funny. I heard something on the radio where it talked about Je vous en prie, monsieur. I don't know French. I'm just assuming the pronunciation of what you're saying. Take my jobs. No, you will always have a job here, Faye. What is this? This is an origami dragon, Alex. Origami dragon. Nice and simple. Well, it wasn't. It was simple. It was an 8-minute drawing. I guess that counts as simple. Now I'm going to be doing a Roblox character. I'm just going to flat out say it. I'm not going to make you guess. It's a kind of magic. Simpler to draw than a fold for sure, perhaps. But this character has a very. It's. I don't know if I'm going to fill it in, but we'll see. There we go. You mean just drawing on the Etch A Sketch? I started 30 years ago. I discovered I could do this. Sorry, Glenn. Are you talking? Is that? I'm assuming that's what you mean. When did I start drawing on the Etch A Sketch? 30 years now. Yeah. When the first Toy Story came. Wait, before I start, let me do my spiel. This is my handy dandy Etch A Sketch watch with built-in stopwatch. We're going to time approximately how long this drawing takes. And I'm going to share how I figured out this skill. I'm actually wanting to post a new. I posted and pinned my very first drawing in TikTok, but I want to make an origin story video where I talk and explain how I learned. So I'm going to tell that story now, but I want to make a video and pin it and show that first drawing. So in 1995, the first Toy Story came out, and I was not living at home at the time. I was 24, and I went to visit home in California, say hi to my, whatever, for the holidays, because it came out, it was a Christmas movie. And my brother came with his family, and I entertained my nieces and nephews my mom brought out our old etches. This is really, I'm sorry, this is a choppy story because I'm also focused on my drawing. My mom brought out our old Etch A Sketch from the 70s, from when I was a kid. I was a kid in the 70s. And because she had seen it in the previews, and the trailers all showed Etch, right? Draw. And so she took out our old Etch A Sketch, and while I was entertaining my nieces and nephews, I drew a picture of Woody on it, just a little sketch, a sketch on the etch. I etched a quick sketch of Woody, and I looked at that. I'm like, you know what? I think I can do this. And that's how I picked it up. And for the first few years, I would draw a picture, take a photograph of it, and then erase it. And then I did a drawing that I was like, yeah, I'm not going to erase this. And from that point, I started taking it a little more seriously, and I've learned all sorts of different techniques of shading and textures. Um, and here we are. So, like other I've been able to meet a lot of other Etch A Sketch artists, and we all have very similar origin stories. We just picked one up and figured out we could do it. Um, and we're all similar in the sense that I think of the lines that I want to draw in my hands, just do it. I don't have to think about the left and the right knob. It's a really cool skill that I'm glad I learned I could do. It's very relaxing for me. People are like, oh, you have a lot of patience. Well, no, it's very relaxing, actually. I've got an office job. It's stressful. And so this is my way of kind of depressing? No, de-stressing at the end of the day. Between work and dinner, I'll come live and draw. I take requests because then that way I don't have to think about what I want to draw. Like I said, I have drawn a few dragons. I was just going to say, I don't know that I've drawn Pete's dragon. He was a favorite growing up, but I do think I have. I'm going to retract that before I even say it. I've done Harry Potter dragon. No, I've done a Harry Potter serpent. I've drawn uh, Game of Thrones dragon. I've drawn the last dragon. Trying to think. I've been drawing on I for 25 years of these 30 years. For 25 of those years, I would only 95% of my drawings were on the classic size, on the normal size Etch A Sketch. And it was not until 2020 I started doing TikTok requests on the pocket size. I do it on the pocket size during my lives because um, I can do quicker drawings on the smaller one. Smaller canvas makes for a quicker picture. So there you go. But yeah, I do drawings. So at work, we have a weekly meeting on Teams. And it's, basically the trainers are going over some new changes of the company and some, procedures, whatever. And at the beginning, before the meeting starts, someone will request a drawing. And then at the end of the meeting, I show what I drew. So that's fun. It has become a part of my job in a sense. I've become a company celebrity. It's funny. Hey, you found me, Megatron. You're cool, Echo. Thanks. Enchanted Echo on YouTube said noise. Oh, that's cool. I think it was probably also about my story, but yeah. So now, Megatron, because I'm not going to try to pronounce your username, so I call you Megatron because you said I can call you Megatron. Um, you Now you can hear the sound difference. How the sound is, unfortunately, it is better. I wish it was better on YouTube, but it is better on TikTok. I'm both on TikTok in the big what saying noise in the big 25. That's funny. In the big is that a problem? I like noise. Is noise outdated? Are you trying to say, Megatron, be nice? They're being nice to me. So are you on both? Oh, hello, Yang. Yang, right? No, Jang. Jang. Dinner's almost ready. Okay. Then I need to speed up this process here. All right, I'm just going to go with that. Now, thanks, Echo. If you look at my profile picture, it's a self-portrait of me drawing myself on an Etch A Sketch, and I'm wearing this crown. You can't see it on TikTok, but I'm wearing a crown that has an Etch A Sketch on it. A friend of mine made this for me a couple decades ago, like 20 years ago. I'm like, hey, I should wear that on my lives. Maybe I should have. I'll spend too much on some of this detail. I'm just going to rush on through it. It's funny, I'm doing the head last for some reason. Oh, I smell dinner. Tonight's dinner will be hot dogs, ladies and gentlemen. Hot dogs is tonight's dinner, if you're wondering. I know you weren't wondering, but I typically do say what's for dinner. Do some simpler shading here. Lines are more spaced out.
Deep down in the hole, you were for the day I know ways the lost we can do. No one can stop us. That's right.
Oh. Picking up the pace here because dinner's almost ready. Maybe I should try to do that on the average anyway. People want to see quicker drawings. We're at 10 minutes now on this drawing. It's all the shading that takes the time. Took longer than an origami dragon. Oh, well, thank you very much, Echo. Echo says, wow, this is really good art. Oh, dinner bell just rang. Okay, I'll be there shortly. Be there as soon as I can. Emily, do you know? Oh, can you come here? Are the scribbles actual scribbles, or are they meant to be words? They are kind of nonsense letters. Do you know this character that I'm drawing?
I've heard it. I just forgot their name.
Oh, okay. You said Taph. Taph
Ah, yes.
from Forsaken.
Uh-huh. Oh, hello. Hello.
Thanks, honey. So yeah, I gotta finish drawing it and get to dinner. Did they get the cheetah crab joke? Oh, I didn't tell them. I totally forgot. I totally forgot to tell it. Thank you for reminding me. But Emily is here, so we can't spoil it. All right, there's that. I'll be down as soon as I can, honey. This is now not turning out quite as accurate, but that's all right. But I will report to you later. Jane, his wife. The body's not quite proportional to the head, but that's okay. We'll deal with it. Two, two, two. Two, two, two. I sometimes it's quiet. And I have to remember that YouTube doesn't always hear my music, so it's just quiet. But this is also what happens when I focus. Okay, now for the body, and we call it a night. This thing here, this one over here. Do, do, do. Thanks. Do, 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 do. I need to do the belt first. Hey, do, 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 do. Hey. All right, now this, and then like this. Let's do that. Hey! All right, that's nice. Let's do the same over here. I was recreating the shapes of the words exactly, or the symbols, whatever they are, on the first leg. But then when dinner was counting down, I stopped doing that. Probably should have saved this for another night. Are you still here on YouTube, requester of Taph? I don't know if it's pronounced Taph, because that's always fun. I rushed and do something, and then the person who asked for it isn't here. It's one of my favorite things, he says sarcastically. All right, there we go. That's it. All right, there we go. If I what? Yeah, if I remember this time. Exactly. Oh, there you go. I think they're runes. Yeah. Right. The requester is still here. Thank you for not abandoning me in the middle of your drawing. So this will be a time lapse in the next couple of days. And there it is. Pause there. Stopping at 17 minutes. Yeah, that took a little longer than I expected. Twice as long as an origami dragon. That's too close. A little too close. Hold on. There you go. Okay. Well, that being said, I got to go. You all have a good night. Have a good night, everybody. And I'll come back tomorrow. Bye. Bye.